Good morning and good afternoon and welcome to PE at Home, brought to you by LSC. My name's Jake and this is the third lesson of a 3-blocked part session on invasion games for Key Stage 1. Today's focus is on defending as an individual, and by the end of this lesson you will have learnt to been able to understand how to defend successfully on your own. You should have been able to understand how to reduce space on your own, and you should have also been able to make more focused and more disciplined decisions in the choices that you make. Equipment wise, what you'll need for this session is you'll need something to mark out an area. I'm using cones today. You might want to use books, for example. You're going to need a partner to work with, so that could be a mum, dad, brother or a sister, and you're going to need some form of scoring system. Today I'm using cones and spots. You might wish to use a bowl and some pencils, for example, at home. Hope you have lots of fun. Enjoy. Right, Becky, this game is called Movement Corridor. So what I want you to think about is, as you go through the corridor, I want you to move in different ways, as many different ways that you can think of. And when you get down to the bottom of the corridor, you're going to come back down the side and back here to start again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? When you're ready, off you go. How many different movements can you think of? Brilliant, that's it. And back down the side. Fantastic. Off you go again. Many different ways that you can think about. Brilliant. Love that. That's it. And one more. One more. Any other ways? Excellent. Fantastic. Go on, last one. One more. So children, something I want you to think about as you're moving through that corridor is, can you come up with as many ways as possible that you can move? Have a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Same again, Becky, one more for me. Move through in as many different ways as you can. That's it. Fantastic. And back down the side. Okay. So, now that you've had to think about moving in different ways, I want to really try and bring it back towards our objective today. And our focus around our lesson is how we defend as an individual. So, can you think of some different types of movements that might be related to how you defend as you move through? Off you go. Okay, love that. Yeah. Brilliant. That's it. And back down the side. Is there anything else? Anything else that you can come up with? When you're ready. Don't worry, just move through in a different way. That's it. It's okay. Fantastic. Sit back down the side. What about if somebody's approaching me quickly? How would I defend then? Does defending always look moving forwards?
No, backwards.
Can you show me? Brilliant, yeah. So that's what we call jockeying, isn't it? Yeah, excellent. Really, really good. And come back down the side. Can you give that a go one more time for me? Give that a go one more time. Excellent. Okay, children, so now we're looking at some different ways that we can defend and look at the specific movements that we might use. So, as Becky's shown you on the video there, it's around jockeying. Can you come up with some different ways yourselves? Have a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Right, Becky, so now that we've got some of those defending movements in there that you've had to think about, how does defending look and what does it look like within a game? So, if you're defending against somebody else within a game, what does that look like and how is it done? Yeah? So, I want you to pretend I've got a ball at my feet here and you're defending potentially against me. How would you then go and defend against me? What do you have to do?
Close your face.
Brilliant. You've got to close people down quickly, haven't you? Yeah? So you've got to run at them very, very quickly. So something I want you to think about now, that as you get through this corridor, we've got a red section, a yellow section, and another red section. I want you to think about getting through the corridor as quickly as you can. So you're going to sprint out and you're going to slow yourself down as you get into the last part of the corridor, yeah? Because when we defend, it's all about getting there quickly, but arriving patiently. So that's what I want you to think about for me, yeah? When you're ready, off you go. Get there quickly, that's it, and arrive patiently. Brilliant. So you just put the brakes on as you get towards the top. So again, sprint in there quickly, and then slow yourself down as you arrive. Excellent. One more for me. One more. Excellent. So through the corridor. Superb. Right, boys and girls. So something I want you to think about now, that as you're going through that corridor, is you've got to get through it and close down whoever you're defending against really, really quickly. So make sure you burst the pace, get through the corridor as quick as you can. But when you arrive towards who you're defending, and once you arrive towards that last part of the corridor, I want you to slow down for me, because that's really important. Have a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Right, Becky, this game is called Beat the Guard. Okay, so you're going to be the defender, I'm going to be the attacker. Okay, now when I say play, we're going to come out, and then you've got to try and tag me. If you tag me, I've got to go back to the start here. Yeah, you must then touch a white cone before you can then tag me again. Does that make sense? Yeah. But also, you're stacking the red dots, and I'm stacking the yellow. So if I can go past you and get to the end without being tagged, I stack a yellow dot. If you tag me, you stack with a red dot. Does that make sense? Yeah? So we're just going to have a go at the game. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Tagged. Back to the start. I'm not waiting for you. Not a chance. Okay, I've got 1 point. Okay. Again, we're going to play. Go. Get another one. I've got to think about how I'm going to drop my shoulders a little bit more in. Oh. Get on. Get on. Oh, you back in as well. Oh, you won. You stacked them all. Well done. Well done. So, boys and girls, all I want you to do is have a go at the game. Whoever wins, doesn't matter, just swap your roles over and have another go. Yeah, have a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Okay, Becky, well done for winning that first game. We're going to play it again. So I really want you to think about how we really defend, especially 1 against 1, because you're going to be the defender now, and you've got to try and tag me, yeah. But before that happens, what I want you to think about, or I'm going to help you get some pictures out of what you might be looking for. So if I'm coming up to defend against you in here, what have I got to do first? What have I got to do with this? Go on. Come closer to reduce. Brilliant, there we go. So I've got to get there quickly to reduce the space that you have. Yeah. Brilliant, yeah? When we talk about getting there quickly, that's that bit, getting there quickly, but here it's putting the brakes on and arriving patiently. And the picture that I want to give you is putting the brakes on Bart Simpson's skateboard, yeah? Okay. So you get nice and low, bend your knees and you put the brakes on there, yeah? So I'll show you one more time. So I'm going to sprint in, and I'm going to put the brakes on Bart Simpson's skateboard just there. Does that make sense? Yeah? That's the first thing I want you to have a think about for me. Yeah? So when we're ready, we're going to play a game. Yeah? So, same game. You've got to try and score a tag, and I've got to try and beat you. You're stacking the yellow this time. I'm stacking the red. Yeah? Ready? Just tie your laces first. Oh, I've won! I got a point! Tell you what. Fell for that one. Wow! On camera. Okay. Back up. Yes. That's it. I'm not going to wait for another chance. Here we go. Oh. The next one. Good. So remember the Bart Simpson skateboard. Oh, not bad. Good tag. I've got to get back. Yes! I'm having that one. Get in. So children, again, have another little go. Think about getting there quickly but arriving patiently. Think about getting on Bart Simpson's skateboard. Have a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Right, Becky, that's one each. So we've got a game apiece. So something again I want you to think about is around how we defend in here. Yeah. So we spoke about getting out quickly and arriving patiently on Bart Simpson's skateboard. But what else do you have to think about as a defender? So if you're stopping me getting to that side, what else have you got to think about as well as me? Go on. Yeah.
Behind you.
And what is behind you? The what?
Oh.
The goal, or where am I trying to get to?
The end zone.
The end zone, yeah? So what? That's an empty what?
Space.
The space, yeah? So you've got to think about me, where I am. You've also got to think about the space that you leave behind, yeah? Because that's what's probably going to hurt you if you leave loads of space behind for me to run into. So you've got to be able to control that quite well, yeah? So how are you going to control the space that I run into? It's a tough question, but have a little bit of a think.
Don't get too close in case you go past me.
Brilliant, yeah? So definitely you've got to stay at arm's distance. That's brilliant, really good point, yeah? What about, so if I'm defending against you, if I run into you here in the centre, how many ways can you go? You've got two, haven't you? Yeah? So what I want you to do now, can you come up with a way of how you can take one of those sides away from me as you defend? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come and show me then. Right. Right, good. So what have you done here now?
Blocked one way.
So you've blocked a side off, yeah, so I can't run in there. That's excellent. Because when we talk about defending, it's about getting there quickly, arriving patiently, but I've also got to sort of tease you into an area where I think I can tag you, yeah? So that's what I want you to think about as well. So, remember those points. We're going to cover the space quickly, arrive patiently, and also think about how you can take some of the space away. Does that make sense? Yeah? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we're playing. Oh, God. Got away with that one. I like that though. Good reach. 2-0 Steven. Get there. Oh, yes. You got there. Your long arms got there. You got there. Oh. Oh, it's going to be a whitewash. Game over. 4-0. Excellent. Well done, Becky. So, children, have a think about all that information. So we're talking about covering the ground quickly, arriving patiently, putting the brakes on Bart Simpson's skateboard, and also thinking about how you can reduce space and block a side from somebody running. Give it a go for a couple of minutes and then come back to us. Okay, this game, Becky, is called Treasure Chest. So you're the guard and you're protecting the treasure chest, which is inside that red section there, yeah? In your treasure chest, you've got 5 treasure pieces, okay? The aim of the game for me is to try and beat you, get into the treasure chest to take a piece, okay? And bring it back to my treasure chest, which is here, yeah? If you tag me, I have to go back. But equally, you can't tag me again until you touch one of the white markers to get back in. Does that make sense? Yeah? So, as part of our defending, would you say you have to stay focused when you defend? Yeah. You have to concentrate, don't you? There's a lot of discipline involved when you're defending, and that's a real key part of it. So, I want to think how we can develop this as well whilst we're playing this game. So come and tag me. So I've been tagged. Okay, I have to go back. Now, what is running through your head at this moment in time?
That you're going to come back out.
Okay, what else is running through your head? What's your responsibility? Yeah. Tag that, and then where?
Back to get you.
Right.
Back.
Okay. Now I want you to think about which white cone are you going to touch? Why?
Because if I went there, it'd take longer to get back.
Brilliant. So you're touching the closest one to you, So it takes you a smaller amount of time to get back in.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Mhm.
Brilliant. Really, really good. Okay, so that's excellent. You're thinking about that. What else have you also got to think about? So you've got to think about touching the cone and then the nearest cone, should I say, to get back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you then going to run towards?
In front of my soldier.
Why?
To you.
Okay, does that change?
Depends where you are.
It depends where I am, doesn't it? Excellent. Because if you tag me here, for example, come on, tag. Okay, which cone are you going to touch?
That one.
Yeah, off you go. And then how are you then going to try and defend against me? Are you going to run back towards your treasure chest? Or are you going to come and try and tag me at this point?
Try and tag you.
Why?
Stop you to go back.
To stop me to go back. But why would you tag me here rather than run back to your treasure chest in this situation? Sorry?
In case you beat me back to my soldier.
Okay, but where are you on this corridor? Are you closer to me or are you closer to the chest?
Close to you.
You're closer to me, so that's why you make that decision to tag me. Does that make sense? Yeah? That's really, really good. So I want you to think about how you've got to stay focused and disciplined in what you're trying to do. Okay? Yeah? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's play. Excellent, Becky. Really good defending. Remember, side on. Back to the skateboard. Okay, good, yeah. Just give me one though. Just give me one. Just give me one. I've got 3 lives, by the way. If I get tagged 3 times, that's it. The game stops, and then we swap over. So we're swapping over. You've got 1 piece. So whoever lands with the treasure at the end of the game wins. Does that make sense? Yeah? Ready, let's play. One. You've got to go back, yeah. 2. But yeah, I'll tag you 3 times. I'll tag you 3 times. Come on, we're playing a game. Oh, good to go back. That's 3, and we'll swap over. So, children, something I want you to have a think about now at home is thinking about all that information that we'll put together. You've got to bring it towards this game. You've got to stay focused and disciplined to think about the choices that you make. Have a go for a couple of minutes and come back to us. Welcome back to our session recap from today's lesson. By the end of our lesson, you should have learned to A, be successfully be able to defend on your own. B, you should have learned how to reduce space. C, you should have been able to make more focused and more disciplined decisions. Thanks for tuning in for our invasion game block for Key Stage 1. I hope you've had lots of fun. Please leave some comments below this video and send some pictures and videos on our social media platforms. Thanks again, everyone. Stay safe.